So you are now 21 weeks pregnant, and you will now know whether or not you are team blue or team pink, or maybe you've decided not to find out the gender of your baby at all. The textbooks say that your baby is now measuring it around 10.5 inches or 27 centimeters long, which is almost the size of one of those big rulers. That's pretty big, isn't it? And now we're also measuring from crown to heel instead of crown to rump, because baby is getting so big. He or she is also weighing in at around 360 grams now, which is about 3/4 pound. So we're almost at our first pound, though this will vary from baby to baby. In terms of size comparisons, this is the week that your baby is about the size of your average carrot. So what else is new? Well, those early flutters are probably feeling a lot more defined now, and you may feel like you've got a little ninja in there soon enough with proper kicks and jabs and punches. You might also start to notice a pattern in your baby's movement. My little ones would always come alive first thing in the morning and very late at night, so it didn't always mean that I got that much sleep, but it was still lovely to look forward to all the same. Let's take a look at some real scan footage of what your baby might be looking like at 21 weeks. So we've talked about baby, but what about you? How are you feeling, and what is being 21 weeks pregnant really like? Well, here at Channel Mum, we're comparing the textbook versus the truth with some help from some other expectant mums just like you. The biggest thing for a lot of mums at week 21 is that you finally know the gender of your baby, and it can be such an exciting time to start to imagine your future with a boy or a girl. Now, a lot of us have an inkling from the very beginning as to what gender we're expecting, and for me, both times I was actually wrong. But did you get it right? Did you guess correctly? Let us know in the comments below. Were any of your gender prediction tests right, and did the nub theory work for you? Because it would be quite nice to see if any of these actually ring true. A lot of us, when we're pregnant, will build up an idea of a future family in our heads, and we may have a gender preference for personal reason, or it may simply just be the way that we grew up as children. So I have a younger brother, so I fully expected to have a little girl first time around, and I was actually really surprised to find out that I was expecting a boy. And that's the thing, it's really okay to be surprised, shocked, even disappointed, or even grieve the fact that you're having a different gender to what you're expecting. It's completely normal, and we've actually got a whole section on the Channel Mum website devoted to gender disappointment, so we will leave a link down below for you so you know that you are definitely not alone. Once baby arrives, you will not care in the slightest what is in between their legs, and you will love them regardless, so try not to worry. And next up, of course, we couldn't do a video like this and not include some bump shots. Still a bit self-conscious about how my tummy looks, and all my stretch marks, you know, that had relatively faded are starting to be like re-stretched out again, and I can really see them. You probably can't because the lighting's flattering, but trust me, they're definitely there.
So I'm definitely getting big, and it's really high up here.
I think I look smaller than it did last week, and I can kind of breathe it in.
Oh, bump looks super big tonight, but yeah, it's still no stretch marks, and yeah, it's really solid.
There's definitely a nice degree of poppage.
So here's my bump for 22 weeks pregnant. Like I said, I still feel like she's really high up, and that my bump is really round like a football. But yeah, I think I've grown a little bit more outwards, and I'm still really in love with my little bump.
Being 21 weeks pregnant is usually quite a comfortable experience, but what else can you expect? Well, we've got tons of vlogs over on Channel Mum for every week of pregnancy from other mums who are pregnant just like you. So let's take a look at what they had to say about being 21 weeks.
I am just over 21 weeks, which is crazy. I can't believe how fast it's going.
It's just so nice now that I can say he and him, and I don't know, I still keep saying like it when the baby comes, when he or she comes, and then I have to remind myself, I actually know.
As well as being really out of breath, I have developed heartburn. At 21 weeks pregnant, heartburn is alive and well. It sucks. Like, I forgot how horrible it is and how it makes you feel a little bit queasy again and not great, so that's annoying.
This week I've noticed some serious like bump stitches and tightening like right down the bottom there, and just really like sore, crampy feelings.
I'm definitely getting into the pregnancy leg cramp zone.
Last night I felt for the first time my first Braxton Hicks contraction. My whole stomach area tightens up and then gets really hard and then loosens up. It's not painful, it's just uncomfortable.
Really, really exciting. We're having another little girl.
I have started to get quite a hairy face. I noticed it when I was looking in the mirror this morning. Just, you know, that kind of like fluff.
So now it's time to get honest and look at the channel mum, the good, the bad and the ugly of being 21 weeks pregnant. The good. Well, the good news is that you finally know what you're expecting, so you can get out there and get shopping, which was one of my favourite things to do when I was pregnant. And even if you've chosen not to find out the gender of your baby, there are some gorgeous gender neutral things out there to buy. I personally loved the colour theme of yellow, white and grey. The bad. Again, on the gender side of things, once you do find out what you're having and other people find out too, then you may be privy to some of their unwanted opinions. Oh, 2 boys, poor you. Do you think you'll try for a third then and have a girl? No, I'm happy with what I've got. Shut up. And the ugly, the one thing that we all dread, stretch marks. Yep. By this stage, they might start to make an appearance as your belly starts to grow, but you can also get them on your breasts, on your hips and on your bottom too, as everything starts to change, ready for your growing baby. About half of women get stretch marks and they are actually genetic, so there isn't always much that you can do about them, but you can slather your skin with lots of cocoa butter or body oils to keep the itching and the dryness at bay. The good news is that they eventually fade to silvery white and they are much less noticeable, but either way, be proud of those tiger stripes. So as always, we hope you've enjoyed watching our textbook versus the truth about being 21 weeks pregnant. We'd love to hear how you're doing, and you must let us know in the comments below what you're expecting, because we're really nosy like that. And if you'd like to watch something after this, then why not check out all the other vlogs from other mums who are 21 weeks pregnant over on Channel Mum. We will leave the link down below for you. So that's all from us here at Channel Mum, so we will see you and baby next week for week 22.